And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Biggest story coming into this one was what he's been able to do this past month, really putting together an outstanding 4 weeks of play, and will be a major factor in this one today.
He's been a force to be reckoned with, Boog. Elite stats and makes an impact every time he steps on the field. Can't wait to see what he's got in store for this crowd today.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And starting this one, number 63. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Luis Garcia, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. Garcia launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No,
Jeremy Pena stands in here, takes ball one low. Ground ball right side, could be two. Fired to second, over to Alonso, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Back up the, oh, that got him. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now it's Christian Walker.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Walker batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and that is that. One left for Houston. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. So here's the lefty, Brian King. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
And that's in the dirt. Way inside. On the ground to short, Pena. Fires across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Alvarez in position. And there are 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now at Oriole Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that's outside.
1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. That one's in there. 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Stays alive. Altuve leads off first with one away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Stone Garrett in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. No score here in the second. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and that'll do it. So the Astros lead one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Kobe Mayo. King back to work. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Dylan Beavers stands in now and watches strike 1. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Swings through it for the K. Over to first, and that is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. There's the strike at the knees. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Banks off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Out to short, toss to Alonso, and one away in the top of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that's fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. This one could be trouble. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
One out. Runner at second. Yordan Alvarez will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground, Westberg. On to first. Out. And they get the out on Alvarez.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. That one ripped. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 14th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Two outs, nobody on. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So they turn things over to the righty, Cade Horton.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a pitch.
Hey!
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a base hit.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So digging in, Yainer Diaz. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Outside low. 1-1. Altuve leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to the left. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the DH, number 37. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now here is Enrique Bradfield Jr. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Bradfield was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Step off throw to first.
No, he's in
and
there.
He just got his hand in there. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now,
Angelo Cooper digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Out there to center. McCormick on the run. Got it. Nice grab. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back on to the 4th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes. And that clips the inside corner. Paredes, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
No ball. 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So up next, Stone Garrett. And that's a little bit high. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Chas McCormick getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time up. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And ball 1.
That's it.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the 4th. Now here is Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missed.
1-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now, Gunnar Henderson. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a curve is down and in.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In the air to left, down the line, and a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Kobe Mayo now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Ground ball could be 2. Walker over to second, back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here is Dylan Beavers. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Dylan Beavers with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Two down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That's in there. That's strike 2. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Sean Dubin up and throwing. Jackson warming up as well. Liner, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Ryan King is done, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Sean Dubin.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. And a count 1-2. Outside. Rutschman at second with 2 down. Enrique Bradfield Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back now at Oriole Park, and now it's Luis Garcia. Horton back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
One.
And a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. One away here in the fifth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's outside. And it's 1-1. And downstairs.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Walker in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for Houston, but they still lead at 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that's down and away.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch. It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Out front and foul to the left side. In the air, right field. Garrett makes the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 1.
So digging in, Angelo Cooper. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 3-2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Just missed.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Foul ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Mayo under it and makes the grab. Out number 2. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 3 and the Orioles 2. Zach Jackson on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Time called now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Just missed it.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. The other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game.
And that one gets away at the plate. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Liner, and this could be trouble. The tying run is in to score from third. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit. In the air, left field, Alvarez. Brings it in, and there's two away. Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Left field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. The O's add one on an RBI double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Late swing fouled off. And the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cade Horton departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Coming on for the Orioles, number 39.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now, Chas McCormick. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The run comes in from second, and they take the lead in the 7th. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Luis Garcia will hit next.
No.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. McCormick at second with nobody out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
And here is Jeremy Pena. There's a strike. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And a breaking ball misses outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. There's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bradfield has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Fought off foul. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Slider for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. On the ground to third. The throw to first.
He's out.
That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And that is out of play.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Pickoff throw.
He's safe.
Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside with a breaking ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one just missing inside, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now Jordan Westberg. Throw over to first. Tag, and he's picked off. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And it's fouled away.
One, two.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, Stone Garrett. 1 for 3. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Paredes gets his lead at first with nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Right through there. Got it. And that's the first out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
McCormick now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air out towards right center. And there's 2 down. And now Luis Garcia. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Called strike right there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So the Astros lead 1, but they still lead it 6-3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Helsley.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Back to the top of the order, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Angelo Cooper. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Hit in the air, center field. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one at triple digits. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Henderson stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. The 1-1 is upstairs. And it's 2-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Inside. And now 3-1. Kobe Mayo waiting on deck for the Orioles. And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Grounds one to short. Pena tosses to first. And that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chase McDermott. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Ball one there. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side, and that's a foul ball. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now a relay to second. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
That's to third. Handles, throws to first. Two gone now. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. In there for strike one. Runner at second, two down. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. The throw in.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slice down the right side. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a curve misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And foul ball.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
2 on, 2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. Helsley back to work. And that misses. 1-0. Helsley, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings through that one for strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That's a ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. That one fouled off. Beavers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. And delivers outside. Base hit center field. And out to a board.
Now
Next is the designated hitter. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
That's down and in. First and second, no outs here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch way upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Josh Hader, on for the 30th time this year. Enrique Bradfield Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Hader, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Slider misses outside.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. In the dirt. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run is in. Coming home. In there safely. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fastball for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. Tying run at the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. McCormick sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, number 1.
Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Angelo Cooper. 0 for 4. A couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. A little bit low. And that's ball 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. And fouled off.